Hey my Squatch monsters, I have here a book by Christopher Noel. It's called Our Life with Bigfoot, Knowing Our Next of Kin at Habituation Sites. Okay, here we go. Let's turn to the preface. This is an emergency. While most Sasquatch can take care of themselves, or else they would not have survived alongside our own species for thousands of years, others are vulnerable to great harm. Okay, now we're gonna fast forward. Just last week, for example, self-proclaimed master Bigfoot tracker Richters found his way to a very active habituation site in East Texas. He did not, of course, learn of its location from me, but determined killers have their methods. Much as I would love to tell what happened next on this property, the story is not mine to share. Suffice it to say that on the first night, Sasquatch were seen and shots were fired. Okay. Christopher Noel. Number 1. No Sasquatch were seen. Number 2. No shots were fired. And number 3. Rictor is a hoaxer. Newsflash. Welcome to Off the Richter. Hey my little Squatch monsters, it's time to shake up the Bigfoot community. This is Off the Richter. We're going to find out if Bigfoot's real by watching videos made by researchers, hoaxers, and attention whores like me. Oh my God, this is why scientists don't take us seriously. I've got news for you. There's no such thing as a Bigfoot expert. Say no to the woo-woo. I'm the Team Taser superstar. McFly here thinks he's a Bigfoot expert. You want your Bigfoot video to be seen? Now's your chance. Whoa! Our first video tonight on Off the Richter is by a Bigfoot author by the name of Christopher Noel. Now here's his channel. He has over 3,400 subscribers, and the video we're shaking up tonight has over 8,569 views. But before we get started, I want to say this about Christopher. He's very smart. He's a Yale graduate, which is more than 99.9% of you Bigfooters out there. He's intelligent, an author, an editor. But wait. Let's see if his Yale education pays off in this video.
Hi, Chris Noel here. I've written a film treatment, and I'm billing it as the world's first realistic Bigfoot movie.
It's been done. Oh, it's been done, sir. It's called Shooting Bigfoot. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of hell for that.
As we all know, in the 42 years since The Legend of Boggy Creek came out, all Sasquatch movies have been either on one end of the spectrum or the other.
Now for years, I myself have called it The Legend of Boggy Creek. I know, it's Boggy Creek. Boggy Creek. Boggy Creek? Is it Boggy Creek? I'm special needs. What do you want from me? Shit.
Either they outrageously demonize this species,
what the hell is this shit? Oh no! It looks like MK Davis just got eaten by a Sasquatch. Oh my God, dude. You need to put like a warning disclaimer that there's violent content in your video. Okay, Christopher, you want your movie treatment to be taken seriously? Then you need to take whoever is watching this video of yours seriously and give them the respect they deserve. Trust. Can I watch now?
or else they present it as a cuddly and domesticated version of ourselves. These two extremes are very reductive and narrow-minded and stem from really a lack of imagination on our part.
Oh, I will tell you what reductive is. It's using slow motion Harry and the Hendersons footage. It looks like scary bestiality porn. This is like a sick ad for a gay interspecies website. Are you single? Alone? Don Amici? Do you have a thing for something big and hairy?
And stem from really a lack of imagination on our part and also a lack of concrete knowledge. I've been lucky enough to have access to people's firsthand experiences with Sasquatch who have been generous enough to share their testimonials in my books. For example, Our Life with Bigfoot, which represents the main habituation sites of the earlier book, Sasquatch Rising, 2013.
Woo-woo alert! Woo-woo alert! Woo-woo alert! Woo-woo alert! Woo-woo alert!
There is another recent movie called Letters from the Big Man, and this does in fact depict a plausible interaction between this woman, the main character Lily, and a male Sasquatch. But I don't consider this primarily a Bigfoot movie.
No, Rockstar, it's a Bigfoot movie. Probably the best one out there. And while we're on the subject of Christopher Munch's Letters from the Big Man movie, amazing actress, beautiful cinematography, but Mr. Munch, girl, you need to fire your editor because those 15-minute expositions of the blonde girl in the kayak followed by 15 minutes of her picking her nose and scratching her ass in the Klickitat River made me want to look for a sharp or a blunt object.
I think that the Sasquatch in Letters from the Big Man comes mostly to represent nature. And the main plot point of the movie is a conflict between conservationists and land developers and the logging industry.
No, that's called storytelling. Mr. Noel, you might have an education, but girl, you lack any kind of creativity down in that body of yours. And that is why I'm here, to help you identify with what is probably considered the best Bigfoot movie ever. Minus those tedious 15-minute clips of Sarah yawning in her tent, followed by her drawing for 90 minutes of her Bigfoot fantasies and shit. I saw the movie, I liked it. I wanted to kill myself afterwards.
So I think that the Sasquatch there is an emblem for the nature that needs to be conserved, and it's a very polemical movie, which isn't good or bad in itself.
Oh, he just used a big word that the Bigfoot community probably does not know. Let's look it up. Polemical, adjective relating to strongly critical, controversial, or disputatious, that's a new word. Disputatious writing or speech. Disputatious. Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Conjunction, junction,
sorry.
What's your function?
But it doesn't portray the issue of Sasquatch themselves and of interaction between Sasquatch and human beings as the core of the plot itself.
Oh, Christopher Noel, you're spending way too much time unzipping your pants and pooping on other Bigfoot movies to get people to see what you're trying to do with your hot mess.
I'm trying to explore the rich territory between the two extremes that I mentioned earlier, so that we can see nuances of various members of the Sasquatch family and how they differ, just like the human family members differ from one another.
Not to be a big gay bitch, but this sounds like a recipe for disaster. It would be better if it was a kiddie book with pretty illustrations.
And I'm trying to imaginatively enter into the reality that could be behind a lot of the behavior that people in tens of thousands have reported throughout North America, and to tell a plausible story from the point of view of both people and Sasquatch, but on equal footing, while giving plenty of ground to the Sasquatch world itself.
Mr. Yale graduate, you're bombing here. Is this video to promote your movie treatment or to display your personal opinions on what has already been made before as a Bigfoot movie? The difference is, those movies have been made. Yours has not. Ouch. Okay, my Squatch monsters, have you guys seen the movie The Quest for Fire? That is the best Bigfoot movie to date out there, and it came out in 1981. Now, at the very beginning of the movie, cavemen get into a huge fight with Bigfoot-looking hairy creatures, and they lose their fire. Hence the story Quest for Fire. Available at Amazon.com for $6. Ding!
So Act 1 begins with the human family having recently moved to a house at the edge of a vast wilderness. The house was on the market for strangely cheap, and they don't know why, but we later piece it together. They move from the city because the father has just lost his job, and the family is kind of at loose ends. The husband and wife aren't getting along very well. The father is sort of lost. The mother is glued to her computer because she develops websites.
Okay, Christopher, major fail. You're telling your story and your video is 18 minutes too long. Okay, we're already 3 minutes, 38 seconds into it, and I'm already making a list of what to buy at the grocery store. That means I've lost interest. Now here's what I would do if I were you, Christopher. Now pay attention. This bitch knows a thing or two about conceiving and throwing out pitches. Are you ready? Hi, my name is Christopher Noel, and I'm here to tell you about a great Bigfoot movie concept called Visiting Giants. Now I can promise you this, it's different from anything you've ever seen before because it explores the commonalities and differences between these so-called hairy monsters and humans that live in our backyards. Bam! How long was that intro? 20 seconds? I just did what Mr. Yell Education couldn't do in 3 minutes.
And they begin experiencing a typical suite of Sasquatch overtures.
You gotta get the audience's attention. Girl, it has to be clear and concise and just some food for thought, Chris. Get back to work.
So thanks for listening. I hope that this movie will one day become a reality. And I think that something like this has really been a gap in popular culture.
I want a better video from you that captivates our interest and makes us want to see your movie before we all die of boredom in trying to finish your video. Our next video is by a man by the name of Skookum. Subscribe to his channel. He's got over 520 subscribers, and in this video, Mr. Skookum is going to spill all the great money-making secrets of all of us Bigfoot YouTubers. Now, people have died sharing this information on how to make money off the Bigfoot world. For example, where's Roger Patterson? Case in point.
Hey guys, Skookum back here. Just watched a video here by BFR Research SC talking about what the Bigfoot world has become.
Okay, first of all, what's with this predator thermal vision thing going on? It looks like this guy just got a new FLIR toy and hasn't learned how to play with the settings yet. Fix it.
So Alex is basically stating that the Bigfoot world is a big financial game.
Oh, he's talking about Alex Muniz, aka Midnight Walker. Now he too is my #1 fan. A few years ago he threatened to beat me up because I drew a dead Bigfoot. Like that's a reason to beat somebody up? Well, I do like it rough. That being said, Alex Muniz does have a sexy voice, but I think this Skookum guy is much cuter. Hey, I'm gay. What do you want from me?
As I said in my last video, this is all about money, okay? It's all about money. Alex now has come out with a video roughly 2 weeks, 2 full weeks after my video, agreeing that this is all about money, okay?
He's talking about money and the Bigfoot community. Well, money does pay the bills. It enables him to buy big cigars and me extra large condoms.
So, you guys now understand and realize the validity in my message that this is a big financial game. He talks about click revenue, okay?
Uh-oh, we're getting into dangerous territory right here. He's about to expose the secret of YouTube and why people like me make videos.
Do you understand how many likes, views, comments you need in order to make money to make any amount of money off of YouTube?
Yes, sweetheart. In fact, you need to produce content at least twice a week for your YouTube channel. They need to be short and sweet videos with eye-catching thumbnails, clear and concise content, unlike Christopher Noel's last video. And engage with your subscribers. Not only that, but you need to create a Facebook like page, a Google Plus page, get an Instagram account. There's Vine, there's also Snapchat. And most importantly, there's something the Bigfoot community fails to do in regards to their Bigfoot media. Learn Twitter. You Bigfoot people are too busy fighting and posturing in your Facebook click groups. Twitter, the global audience, the global community is waiting for you. You need to create a Twitter account and promote your product. Twitter is everything. However, if you Bigfoot people wish to continue trolling and fighting amongst each other, go ahead. I have the global audience. As of right now, I have passed Renee Holland and Cliff Barrickman from Finding Bigfoot with my Twitter followers. Facebook and trolling and fighting is for losers. But continue fighting on Facebook. You're not on top of the food chain anymore. What's more important, your hurt feelings and egos or making a name for yourself? The more you know.
You need hundreds of thousands of clicks. You need a lot of traffic. 10,000, 15,000 views is not gonna get you squat. Nothing.
I gotta say this, and I thank Mr. Handsome over there. Thank you for making this video, because Bigfooters think they are so entitled for recognition because of the amount of time they have spent chasing their tails in the woods or spent time reading their Bigfoot books. Turn off your entitlement and improve your skills. Work hard. If someone says shit about you, remember, it's none of your business. That's all on them. You're obviously doing something right. Look at President Barack Obama. Everyone's angry and talking shit about him. At the end of the day, he's still the president of the United States and doesn't give a fuck what people say about him. Continue, Skookum. You got your new gay boyfriend on a roll.
Okay, so, when we're talking about click revenue, I don't see anybody in the Bigfoot world making a hand over fist with this.
Actually, there are a couple, and you will know who they are because they don't participate in Facebook drama or fighting in the Bigfoot forums.
Now, when you go out there and you start charging $25 a head to listen to people speak and listen to sticks breaking on video recorder and audio recording, you hear sticks breaking in recognition of flute playing, $25 a head.
Okay. This cutie keeps talking about head. All I'm hearing is head. Head, 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 head. I'm all for it.
Now you're talking about big money, okay? So Alex has agreed with me that this is all about money. He's basically said, yes, I accept what you've said. This is a big financial thing.
Dude, you're giving this Alex Midnight Walker way too much power. Yeah, he's all ego and a little narcissistic, but so are most men. Now I hear Alex is nice in person, but a cold bitch online. Maybe he needs a hug. Come here, Alex. I'll give you a hug. Come here.
He's the biggest financial, game player out there. So, click revenue? No, not gonna make you any money.
Actually, you're wrong about that, honey. But that's okay. You're cute. You can be wrong all you want.
Do the research. Go check it out. Google YouTube revenue, what it takes, and you'll start to really realize as you read it slowly that it takes a lot of traffic to start making any amount of money.
He's right. He said to read slowly, but half the Bigfoot community can't even read. So try reading slowly. Just saying.
Just watching the video. Go check it out.
Aww. I just love his Canadian accent. It's so cute.
But, I just wanted to say thank you to Alex for confirming my message that it is a big money game and that he is the biggest money game player. He is the biggest player. Number 99, Alex Manaz. Thank you.
My advice to you, Mr. Skookum, don't pay attention to what that Alex guy says or does. Do your own thing. You're smart. You're hella cute, intelligent, and you've got more brains up here than half the people on Facebook. Do your own thing, girl. Shoot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to the big star of tonight's Off the Richter, Todd Standing. Now, here's his channel. Go ahead and subscribe. He's got over 14,000 subscribers and just as many Muppets to match. Yeah, I went there. Now, I gotta say, because of Todd Standing, I suspect Fozzie the Bear is a Bigfoot. Well, anyways, girls, after watching this video, you're gonna be like me and wish that more Canadians invested in birth control.
Hello, my name's Todd Standing. I am the documentarian responsible for the chronicles posted on the website www.sylvanic.com.
Now this Todd Standing promo video has almost 500,000 views. But I must suspect it's all from the same person, you know, who's a professor of anatomy and teaches at a university in Idaho. Well, you know, they are colleagues. Oh, but wait, there's more. Todd's ultimate goal is to ethically introduce civilization to the most man-like primate on the planet? Will someone please tell General Custer over here that giving blankets was not such a good idea? Oh my God.
And for the past 2 years, I've been documenting these chronicles, conducting interviews, and leading expeditions into a region of the North American Rocky Mountains the First Nations people call Sylvanic.
Really? First Nations people call this magical place of mystery Sylvanic?
Last year, we shot this piece of footage, and over the course of this past year, used it to acquire the services of a tranquilizer gun expert to go to this region and tranquilize one of these animals with a documentary filmmaker and prove conclusively that they exist.
Okay, this is the same exact footage that Todd used in finding Bigfoot when he would not take Matt, Cliff, Bobo, and Renee to that exact location to do a recreation. Convenient. Todd, as handsome as you are, darling, you are not going to be the one to prove that Bigfoot is real, okay? You're too busy making documentaries and charging people to see your shit on your website. Nothing wrong with making money, but dude, that's not how you prove Bigfoot's real. It's kind of like the Tom Biscardi's recipe for making money.
Unfortunately, since this video was released, the area that we were doing our research in was compromised, unfortunately.
Todd, of course it was compromised. Just wait until MK Davis does an expose on you for slaughtering all those Bigfoot up in Sylvanic. You know it's coming. MK Davis, meet Todd Standing. Ooh, I'm gonna step away for that one. It's gonna get ugly.
But it's still our intention to prove unequivocally that these animals do exist.
Oh, did he just use another big word just like Christopher Noel? Unequivocally. Okay, Bigfoot community, go look that one up.
This video that we're releasing right now is called Video 2. We've had some speculation, people looking at it saying it's a bear, which is absolutely laughable to us. This is obviously a bipedal animal that we saw. This is the first of 2 pieces of video footage that we have of these animals.
I like how certain he is of what Bigfoot is, not open to any discussion or debate on what it could be. Hoaxer. Something's in my throat.
And it is our intention to go back and prove that these animals exist unequivocally.
There he goes again, using that big word. You know, people on Facebook are going to be in their Facebook groups going like, what is this word? What does this mean?
And when we do that, when that's done, when we come back with that evidence, we're going to use that evidence to implement protection for these animals, because it's extremely likely they are an endangered species. Nobody really knows how many of these animals are actually left.
Todd, how do you know they need protection? And how does Todd Standing know that Bigfoot is endangered? Is he privy to some secret information that we don't have? Bigfoot has the entire Pacific Northwest, all right? Now, let's look at your country, Canada. Girl, ready? British Columbia, for example, one province, has over 62 million acres of forest, and British Columbia is roughly the size of California, with over 62% of it being totally forested. The population in British Columbia is 4.5 million. That's like Los Angeles City and the entire state of California being empty with people and forest. Bigfoot's not endangered.
And it's prudent to us that we get protection for these animals before we release how we've been getting these animals on footage, which no one has ever been able to do, and we will do again.
Actually, I believe Roger and Bob, Patterson Gimlin, already did that. Back when you were still in diapers. And they still own that bitch. And they have respect, which you, sir, do not.
I know there's been a lot of people that have come forward with Bigfoot videos, Sasquatch videos, all kinds of hoaxes, and I have no reason why they want to do this or require this attention. The difference that you're going to see with us is we can do this again.
No, you are no different, sir. Just because you were able to get the Survivor man Les Stroud to include you on his show, or managed to get Dr. Bindernagel and Dr. Meldrum to go trick-or-treating with you, doesn't make you the Bigfoot research superstar. It just makes you very good at what you do, which Rick Dyer has yet to learn in his Academy of Hoaxing and Natural Con Artistry.
We want to go out on our next expedition with a professional scientist, with a member of the media. We will show them to look for yourselves. We will say, go and look, come with us. Don't take my word for it. You will never hear me say, take my word for it.
That's all you have been saying in your video. Notice how big his eyes got? I wonder if he does that during sex. I kind of want to find out. He's hot. I wouldn't say no. His wife's hotter though. Well, I don't think his wife's hot. No. He's hot. She's okay.
You will never hear another person say, not Patterson, not Manitoba Bigfoot, not anyone say, come out here and look for yourself. Stop slamming doors in my faces. Stop laughing at me and hanging up on me on the phone.
Aw, Todd. I feel bad. I would never slam the door on you. I might slam you in other ways. Oh, but you are married. I'm not a homewrecker. Not yet.
What I'm saying is, look at the video, decipher it for yourself, believe it or not, come out here with me.
I'll go with you. We'll make it a, Brokeback Bounty.
If you are a scientist, you're reputable, and you want to conclusively disprove me, come on out here. I will show you the area. We've definitively seen these animals several times. Come on out, and I'll show you the place.
All right, Todd, you said it. I will come out with you. Show me what you got. Show me what makes you the big man on campus. I am willing to eat crow. And Lord knows I have swallowed a lot worse. So, I'm sorry. I'm still not buying it. All right, my Squatch monsters, it's time for Richter's Hate Mail of the Week. All right, this week comes from a blonde idiot by the name of Sister Golden Hair Surprise. And this is what this bitch had to say. So much for finding serious answers to serious questions. This discredits any good interview you've done, Richter, and you're just feeding into the same sideshow that you're making fun of because you do like the attention. That's because I'm in front of the camera and you, bitch, are on your keyboard trolling and watching my shit. We're symbiont. Without me, girl, you have nothing to complain about or watch. She continues. Hope you're proud of yourself. I'm sure you are. I am. This is a lot of work. I used to be your fan, but you've unfortunately turned to the dark side. Oh, this bitch kept it in Star Wars. Point for you, Michelle, Sister Golden Hair Surprise. So on Tonight on Off the Richter, we saw a Yale graduate totally bomb at self-promotion. Then we saw a really cute guy by the name of Skookum totally spill the secrets on YouTube monetization. And then there was that Canadian hunk Todd Standing using big words unequivocally. So, which one of these Bigfooters deserved to be nominated in my Off the Richter Hall of Shame, which will be unveiled at the end of this season? It's like the Richter scale. Which one of these videos were the worst? Aside from me, because I know I'm bad. So be sure to subscribe. Don't hate, congratulate. See you next week. Welcome everybody to the very first Off the Richter. Let's get started. Our first video is by Team Squatch in USA. Dr. Matthew Johnson, of course. He's got over 322 subscribers and I don't know. This video we're gonna be massacring tonight has over 679 views. Let's watch.
Hi, my name is Dr. Matthew Johnson, otherwise known as Dr. J, and we're in the Southern Oregon. No, wait a sec. Where are we?
Okay, so about this video, Dr. Johnson from Team Squatch in USA talks about cloaking and Bouncy the Bunny. I'm not joking. There's Bouncy the Bunny in this video. Hey, I'm just relaying.